Hey folks, this is Barefoot Grandpa, and I'm out here in the middle of a really cool spot in Los Padres National Forest, some of our wonderful public lands that we have in California. Roxy's off exploring. She's already had a good run this morning, and she's already starting to slow down. I thought I'd talk a little bit about knowing where you are and where you want to go. Okay, I could see this would be a little disconcerting for somebody out here in the middle of everywhere. It's not nowhere, this is everywhere. It's places I'd love to be. So how do I know where to go? How do I know where my truck is, where I left my truck? How would I know which way to go? Well, I'm going to switch this around and talk a little bit about sense of place and a cool thing called guardrails. Okay, so as you see, we're in the middle of brushland. There's some trees, a lot of brush, a lot of open. Way off in the distance, there's some mountains, got some peaks there. Kind of all looks the same to a way, but yeah, actually, no, it doesn't. Okay, well, one thing I know, it's morning, the sun's behind me, so west is that way-ish. North is going to be that way. South is going to be that way. And east, where the sun's coming up, is behind Roxy, behind that hump. Cool thing is just kind of always keep that in mind. Keep an idea of where your directions are, and that will help you a lot. The next thing that I've used for years, and I don't remember where I learned it, is a concept called guardrails or handrails. It's a feature in the landscape that helps you know where you are. So, right here, we've got this great old ridge top, and it runs and runs and runs and runs and runs and runs and runs all the way out to the west. Over here, we've got another ridge top. It's not as big, and it also runs all the way out to the west. Okay, it also runs all the way back to the east. This one also runs all the way back to the east. So as long as you have that in mind, you can kind of like put your hand on that handrail as you're walking, and you'll always walk in the same direction. Say if I want to go that way. Or if I know that my house and my home is on the other side of that rail, what am I going to do? I'm going to walk right towards it. Okay? But always keep that in mind. Other little landscape features to always keep in mind. Not Roxy, because she moves, but little hummocks, that little hill right there. If I keep that in mind, there's another one there. Where's my truck? Well, I know that it's over in front of that hummock there. So little things like directions, guardrails, little bits of landscape. And the cool thing is just always be looking. That's one habit I've got for some reason. I just always love to look, and I always pretty much know where I am. The 3 or 4 times in my life where I've been turned around a little bit lost, that's been really weird for me because it's such a weird experience. So again, little landscapes, guardrails, east, northwest, and another big thing is as you're walking out on a trail, I'm saying I'm going this way, never forget every once in a while to turn around and look at where you came from. Because as you go out and wander around in those trees, you kind of maybe forget what it looks like on your way home. So 4 things: guardrails, directions, little landmarks, turn around and look behind you. That's Barefoot Grandpa this morning out in the LP, as many people call it, Los Padres, talking a little bit about knowing where you are and how to find your way. It's really cool to be able to just go and know where you are. Folks get lost all the time, and I have to admit, I have been lost once or twice, and it's a really strange feeling. The good thing is, keep track of where you are. Remember those 4 things: your directions, guardrails, landmarks, and look behind you. So that's Barefoot Grandpa for this morning. Be good humans, enjoy the wild, protect our public lands, and we'll talk to you later.